Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on December the 3rd, 2020. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. So before we get into the news, just a quick overview of what's going on. First of all, good news in regards to the vaccine. So UK is the first Western country that has approved the COVID-19 vaccine even before US and European Union have done that. So we also have an increase, a big increase in the number of COVID-19 cases. Japan is seeing a worse wave than before. US, things are not looking that great in terms of the number of new cases that we are seeing. And now we are seeing, we have seen actually 2,473 deaths in one day just yesterday. So the numbers are not looking very good, but all in all, right now, US dollar taking a hit, and we are seeing that the stock markets are holding up because of the hopes of stimulus and more easy money, but US dollar really taking a hit because of all the negative stuff that we have in regards to the virus. And well, the stimulus is good for the stock market, but it's bad for the US dollar. So loose monetary policy and a lot of money supply decreases the value of the currency. All right, so looking um, at our news here, coming up on Thursday, a lot of PMI numbers out of the Eurozone here. So these numbers are important because they're precursors to retail sales numbers. So if these numbers come in higher than expected, then we expect the retail sales numbers and GDP to be good as well. So positive numbers here would be good for euro. Euro has really benefited from our the US dollar taking a hit basically. And then we still have OPEC meetings going on. And right now, it's been back and forth in regards to oil. So we'll keep an eye on that. Comments from out of these meetings will be important. We also have unemployment claims here. They are expected to stay about the same as previous numbers here. If that's the case, there will be not much of a change. But if the numbers go up here, unemployment claims increase, that will be negative for the US dollar. And of course, we have PMI numbers here for the US dollar as well. All right, so let's take a look at our charts here. We'll start off with the euro dollar. We were looking for a move higher. We got that, and it still looks bullish right now. In terms of our targets, the next target is 1.2140 back into this area here, and then 1.2200. So bullish bias here for euro dollar. Now we may get a bit of a pullback and then looking for a further move to the upside. So bullish bias here. Pound dollar here, this one has been trading in a range here. We see that price has come back into the range here. Now with this one here, pound has not done that well today, and mainly because of the Brexit stuff here, and that is going to have an impact um, on the pound as we head into the next little while here because of the looming deadline there. So right now, this is looking neutral. We do have a bearish candle close here, but overall, we also have a pin in the bottom, which basically is not good. So here we may get this type of move here. We may see a bit of a back and forth here, basically looking for a range bound move here for pound. So both pound and US dollar are weak right now. So neutral bias for pound dollar. Aussie dollar here, this one is looking bullish. We see that price is still holding above this previous support resistance level. So bias is bullish here. Next target is 0.7500. So bullish bias for Aussie dollar. New Zealand dollar, this one looks neutral here. It's really struggling at this previous support resistance level. This level is coming all the way from 2018. And it seems to be stalling here, which means we could see a turn. So watch out for that. Bias is neutral. If it doesn't break through the high of today, then chances are we are going to see a drop back into 0.70. So neutral bias for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one's still looking bearish here. It's holding below our support level. Again, this is an important support resistance level coming all the way from 2018 again, and price seems to be holding here. So bias still remains to the downside. And in terms of our targets, we are looking at 1.2880 and 1.2840. Let's take a look at our commodities here, starting off with silver. Silver looking neutral right now. It didn't really have much of a follow through here in terms of the bullish move. And if it continues to hold here, I'd be looking for a move back down here. So right now, neutral bias in terms of the target. First target is 23.20, and then second target 22.60. So neutral bias here for silver. Gold here, gold looking bullish still. We did have a bullish move yesterday and still continuing to look bullish here. Next target is 1840, and then above that we have 1850. So bullish bias here for gold. Oil here, oil trading sideways here. Not really getting anywhere here. I will look for a range bound move. We're likely to see price stay range bound. And if we get some sort of an agreement from OPEC or the meeting is positive, so that will have a positive impact on oil and we may see it go higher. So right now, bias is neutral. 46.40 is the target. Copper here, copper is still holding. It did have a drop here, but it seems to be holding. So we are likely to see a further move to the upside here. In terms of our targets here, 3.50 will be the next target. So bias is bullish here for copper. Bitcoin still going sideways here. It really is struggling with that resistance that we saw back in 2017. So here, if it does go through, we could see a big move higher. So watch out for that. But right now it is stuck sideways in this range here. So I'm expecting a range bound move here for the moment, for the time being. So we may just see a back and forth move. So neutral bias for Bitcoin, we may see a drop towards 18,000. All right, let's take a look at the stock markets right now. The move that we saw today, it is still bullish, but doesn't quite seem to have the momentum in it. So it's still stuck in the range right now, hasn't been able to break through the range. So we have to keep an eye on this one here. It's right into this resistance. If it fails to go through, we're likely to see a move back into the range. So watch out. So I would say neutral to slightly bullish here, or neutral to bullish, I should say. This will only turn bullish once we see a break. Then we're looking at 3,700 and 3,750. Right now, though, we need to watch the resistance. If it doesn't make it, we're looking for a move back towards 3,600. So right now, neutral to bullish bias for S&P 500. NASDAQ here, it's still holding, hasn't quite managed to break through the resistance yet. It's holding up there though. So right now, neutral to bullish here still. If it goes through the resistance, next target is 12,000, 12,670. So bullish, neutral to bullish bias here for NASDAQ as well. Dow Jones here, this one still range bound here. Today's candle close is bullish. I'd be looking for a further move to the upside towards 30,150 level. So within this range, it is still in this range and the wider range down here. So I'm looking for a move back up towards 30,150, and then we'll have to see if it manages to go through that, and then it can continue even higher. Next target is 30,500. DAX here, DAX is making its way back here a bit, a slight downward move here today. We could see a move back towards the support here towards 13,000. However, if it fails to break through this level here, 13,200, this may still go back up. So watch out for this move here. We may just see price come into the support. If it doesn't go through, I'd look for a move higher. Now, once it does go through, then we are targeting the next level here into 13,000. So right now, neutral to bearish bias for DAX. FTSE here looking quite strong. We are again back into this resistance level. Next target is 6,500. So bullish bias here for FTSE. Nikkei here, Nikkei still holding here. It's neutral right now. If it holds above 26,640, I'd be looking for a move higher towards 27,000 and potentially 27,200. So bullish bias, neutral to bullish bias here for Nikkei as well. All right, so that's it for now. You guys have a wonderful trading day tomorrow, and I'll be back again tomorrow evening. Bye for now.